Hey everybody.
Helldiver.
Well,
Stomp any bugs lately?
no, I don't like doing bug front. I am surprised to see I saw some rumors and she is back. So we're gonna go talk to her.
You truly are one of Liberty's greatest heroes.
So happy to see her again.
Grateful to be back. And to have been gone. You learn a lot in professional development training, like how to create better documentation, and how to stay focused on a projector screen for hours at a time.
Sounds like she was not really gone for said reasons.
Relax. Feel the endless void of space. Feel the cold, vast loneliness pressing against the hull of your ship. Feel yourself fall.
Just waiting for that to be done.
Let Super Earth catch you.
Sounds horrifying.
I'm so sorry you had to be without a service tech for so long. I mean, here I get to enjoy professional development training for months and months, while you guys are stuck here without anyone to unjam the nutritious meal dispensers. I hope you still got your allotted calories. I'm sure you noticed the drop in efficiency among the support crew while I was gone. I hope the democracy officer wasn't too hard on them. Man, professional development training sure is something. And all because some service technicians asked too many questions about that one strike. But hey, at least you make a lot of friends strapped into those chairs.
Yeah, I think the Truth Enforcers or the Ministry of Truth is did not treat her well.
Apparently, non-compensated labor was what that strike was about. The one that some other service technicians got a little too interested in. But hey, we all scored some professional development training. The bad apples got re-educated, so it all worked out.
You also got re-educated. I feel bad for you. I like the way you were.
Isn't it great that when even just a couple of people from the same corps show signs of dissidency, all of us get extra professional development training? High Command truly does care.
Hmm. Yeah, they care about keeping you. Yeah, nah. They want you to be compliant.
Super Earth really is the best place to live in the entire galaxy, isn't it? Sometimes when I can't sleep, I imagine what it would be like to live there.
I feel like I just missed that whole thing.
Back when I was a kid, the local loyalty officer would give us sweets for telling him what was going on with the adults around town. Things they were saying, where they were headed, that sort of stuff. Nice to look back and know you were helping keep everyone safe, even if you didn't know it.
That that is that's turning your kids against the parents. Got it.
You ever run into any equipment issues, let me know. I've got your back. If I had all the super credits in the galaxy, I'd try to find some way to convince our enemies to embrace freedom. Maybe print 1 trillion pamphlets or build 1 billion interplanetary radio stations. Something to break through whatever propaganda they're feeding them. It's just a pipe dream. We gotta kill them all. Before I joined the service, I'd never left my home planet. Now I see a new planet almost every day. Makes me appreciate what a beautiful democracy it'll be once we finish stamping out those fascist bugs.
Please stop talking about the bugs. I prefer to talk about the bots.
I just set all the ship's clocks back an hour for freedom savings time. I'm gonna spend my extra hour doing another round of maintenance checks. It's nice, because today I won't have to work overtime to get them done.
That sucks.
When I was a kid, I always loved All Heroes Eve. The adults would all dress up as bugs and ring our doorbells, and we'd have to fire 3 shots in the air and say, "No fascism here, insects!" At the end of the night, they'd reenact the Battle of Liberty Peak, and we'd all get cake.
Hmm.
Sometimes, I almost feel bad for our enemies. Living without democracy. No say over their own lives, just believing whatever they're told. It's sad.
It sounds like we're doing the opposite. We're kind of reverse. We're doing whatever we're told, while they live more free than we. Crazy. I might have to be turned into the nearest Ministry of Truth.
I
Yeah.
remember when I was a kid, they sold stickers in the Freedom catalog that were these little squish bugs. You put them on the bottom of your boot, and it was like you were squashing bugs every time you took a step. Everyone was collecting them, trying to get the rare ones. Man, those things were cool. I heard that some dissidents wanted us to select our own candidates instead of using the algorithm. Great idea. Everyone will just become a political expert overnight. Treasonous morons. It's fish fry night at the chow hall. I don't know what planets they get these fish from, and I don't care. It's all fried, and it's all good.
Fair.
When I face Super Earth for the vow of allegiance every morning, I can almost always feel where it is. Even in a brand new part of the galaxy.
It's unthinking monstrosities who want nothing more than to kill and eat every last human. And every last human includes your family. Don't let your family get eaten. Enlist today.
Quick ad.
I heard dissidents set another weapons factory on fire. They didn't take responsibility, of course. Tried to blame it on working conditions. Tell that to the 27 dead patriots and their families. I earned a few more citizenship points the other day. All it took was reporting some unpatriotic talk I heard in the barracks. Now there's one less dissident, and I get one more doctor's visit every year.
Visual scan of deck. Complete.
If Terminids didn't decompose into element 710, we'd have eradicated them completely a long time ago. They should count themselves lucky.
Well, now they also go into E11 or E711.
Long ship deployments are great for saving up. You get the family separation bonus, which more than makes up for the bunk and chow fees. Of course, I don't qualify for the bonus since I haven't been approved yet, but once I am, I'll have a nice nest egg saved up. Ship's in top shape, Helldiver. Ready to dispense democracy wherever you choose. Back when I was a kid, we used to play bug killers out in the schoolyard. Whoever could kill the most bugs by the end of recess won. Sometimes the teachers would join in too. Hey there, Helldiver. I know you put your neck on the line for regular folks like me every day. It's not much, but I donate 15% of every one of my paychecks to the war fund. It's the least I can do.
That's kind.
Democracy's kind of like these machines I work on. Needs regular maintenance to keep running smoothly. And the bugs are sort of like if bugs got into one of these machines. The only thing to do would be to exterminate them. When I need some motivation, I like to read the Helldiver ethos. Picks me right up. Sometimes I read too much and get overly motivated and kind of jittery and need to put it down. If I were a Helldiver, I think my favorite enemy to kill would be the bots. I bet watching them
Agreed.
spark and explode really lights up your freedom-loving heart.
It does. Finally, someone that gets me.
As much as I hate the bugs, I hate dissidents even more. They were handed freedom and chose to spit in its face. Death is too good for them.
I would prefer dissidents.
You know, if it weren't for Super Earth, I couldn't even afford these high-tech tools I use every day. And they lease them out to me so I can do my job. Pretty low interest rate, too.
Okay, that hurts to hear. You have to pay them to do your job just so you can get paid.
Nobody back home can believe I get to talk to Helldivers every day. I mean, I don't blame them. All of us had Helldiver posters all over our bedrooms growing up. I still have to pinch myself sometimes. Whenever the war gets me down, I try to remember that at least I'm a free citizen. It's up to me how I serve Super Earth. Can't take that for granted. I'm hoping to raise my citizenship level by the time I retire. If I ever have kids, I'd want them to be able to purchase a small pet someday, like a goldfish. Or even a hamster. I don't know how you do it, Helldiver. Facing off against monsters who haven't got a democratic bone in their body. If they even have bones. Helldiver! Every day you put yourself at risk to defend freedom and liberty, and I just want to say, thank you. If I were a Helldiver, I think my favorite enemy to kill would be the bugs. It's
Okay,
gotta be real
no.
satisfying, hearing them crunch under your boot.
I mean, yeah, a lot of her, I guess that would make sense for her since a lot of her childhood memories is about the bug. I guess you grew up on the bug front.
You know, sometimes, as a technician, you gotta realize when something's beyond repair. When it comes to these automatons, there's no fixing them. Only solution is to wipe the slate clean. I can't wait to get home again. It's the little things you miss, you know? Like sitting in candlelight on Heroes Day, chanting with my family and renewing our vows of citizenship together.
Sounds like a
It doesn't
cult.
matter who you are or where you were born. All citizens are equal in the eyes of freedom. Which is why Super Earth's most patriotic minds instituted the citizenship classification structure. Thanks to the CCS, we can determine exactly which citizens are the most equal. Continue your war efforts, and one day you too could reach Class A citizenship. The CCS. Liberty optimized.
Funny enough, we were just talking about that, and that does not sound equal. That sounds like a class system.
I heard the chow hall got a shipment of purples in today. They're not my favorite fruit, personally, but it's nice just to have something different.
You said a shipment of purples? Oh, did I? I think I wore her out.
A ship without a service technician is like a Helldiver without a... well, it's good to have her back.
A Helldiver without a weapon? Helldiver without their armor? Helldiver without their cape? Any of those would have worked. Okay, I guess we wore her out. Let's try one more over here.
Ah, professional development training can be tough as nails, but I knew our service technician could do it.
She doesn't seem the same.
When the whole service technician corps got sent to training at once, I knew there must have been a good reason. And I was right. Support for a workers' strike is no small matter. That kind of talk is a gift to our enemies. Hell, one day our service tech might even beat my dedication score. Huh. Wouldn't that be something? A Helldiver needs a strong, solid ship crew to be able to deliver maximum devastation. What would we have done without our service tech, huh? Oh, for longer than we've already been without her, I mean. Super Destroyer crew assignments are some of the most sought after in the fleet. Everyone wants to be on a Helldiver's destroyer. I thought we had a lot of planets when I was a kid, but we've settled dozens more since then. A few generations from now, and the entire Milky Way will be one united democracy. Keeping things running around here isn't easy. But if that's how I can best serve liberty,
Underneath the surface,
I'll do it
every
gladly.
Citizen is the same. Because of skulls. Skulls are what make us human. Skulls are what make us Helldivers.
Okay, that is not how that works.
Each mission puts this crew at risk, but everyone here would gladly give their lives to preserve democracy. I hear a new voting algorithm is coming soon. Supposed to have even better candidate selection than the current one, if you can believe it.
Interesting. We might actually get the voting thing for the next president of Super Earth soon.
The election is coming up. Even in the midst of war, managed democracy stands strong.
Wonder which.
You know, the cost of one stratagem is more than most citizens make in a year. You can see why they only entrust them to Helldivers.
That's expensive. Can I go back to her now? No? Okay, let's try one more here. But seriously, more than what the average super citizen makes. I, for some reason, want to say what it makes like right now, which is probably a lot less due to inflation. I want to say about 30 to 50K a year. And if these things make more than that, that's insane.
Here's the problem with the bots, Helldiver.
Yes.
Their whole society revolves around violence. If they actually won the war, they'd have no idea how to function.
False, but okay.
The bugs are basically an out-of-control pest, and you're the exterminator.
Agreed.
If we don't stop the bugs' mindless reproduction, the burden's going to fall on our children, and our children's children.
Agreed.
I was just thinking, warping across the Federation like this would be impossible without Element 710. Which comes from the bugs themselves. Their own corpses are fueling the creation of more corpses. Something satisfying about that.
Agreed and disagreed on parts of your statement. I agree with the second half. The first half is a little bit different. Saying that the Illuminant can do warp jumps, even in closer. They can literally fly these pretty much the size of a ship down on planet side without losing altitude. And they could jump with those ships. These, we can barely jump without almost killing off a whole species.
Watching Helldivers in action is great for crew morale. It's even better than a dissident execution.
Okay, we're done here. We are done. Going back to sleep.
Another helpful tip from General Brad.
Hear that? That's the sound of heavy armor, stopping the spread of democracy in its tracks. See? Enemies that are more heavily armored require you to be more heavily armed. That's the stuff. With the right stratagem, there's no defense democracy cannot penetrate. Brash tactics. Use them or die trying.
I would say he's right and wrong on certain points. Mainly the thing that recoilless will not make it all the way through. Oh, is that my body? Kind of cool. Back to crowd sleep. Thank you for watching.